April 8th, just another ordinary day? Think again. On this date, a mysterious city was discovered, a future prime minister faced tough questions, and Times Square got its name. Oh, and a legendary baseball record was shattered. From art to politics, war to science, we've got it all. So sit back, relax, and let's take a trip through history. First, a special birthday. Happy Hana Matsuri. Japan celebrates the birth of Siddhartha Gautama, better known as Buddha. So, if you feel unusually wise today, now you know why. And it's International Romani Day, a time to honor the rich history and culture of the Romani people while raising awareness of the challenges they've faced throughout history.
Some legendary thinkers, artists, and leaders were born on April 8th. Edmund Husserl, born in 1859, was the man behind phenomenology. Basically, he asked, what even is reality? And then spent a lifetime trying to figure it out. Kofi Annan, born in 1938, was a former UN Secretary General and Nobel Peace Prize winner, a true global leader. Melvin Calvin, born in 1911, discovered the Calvin cycle, which explains how plants turn sunlight into energy. So if you like breathing oxygen, you owe this guy. David Rittenhouse, born in 1732, built the first telescope in the US and looked at the stars before it was cool. Jacques Brel, born in 1929, was a Belgian music legend. If you've ever cried to a sad French song, it was probably his.
Of course, it wasn't all birthdays. Some big names also left us on April 8th. Pablo Picasso in 1973, the Spanish artist behind Cubism, passed away from pulmonary edema and heart failure. Ironically, even his cause of death sounds like a surrealist painting. Margaret Thatcher, in 2013, the UK's first female Prime Minister, known for her strong-willed leadership, died from a stroke. Elisha Otis in 1861, inventor of the safety elevator, which means without him, we'd still be climbing stairs. He died of diphtheria. Unfortunately, medicine wasn't as advanced as his engineering. Wilhelm von Humboldt, in 1835, scholar and language enthusiast, passed away from natural causes, also known as old age. Pyotr Kapitsa, in 1984, Soviet physicist and Nobel laureate, succumbed to a stroke.
But what's history without a little bit of conflict? The Battle of Atbara River in 1898 saw Anglo-Egyptian forces crush Sudanese Mahdists, setting the stage for Sudan's reconquest. The Entente Cordiale was signed in 1904, marking a period where France and Britain stopped bickering over colonies and decided to be friends. For a while at least. The Darfur humanitarian ceasefire was signed in 2004, bringing temporary relief to the conflict in Sudan. Unfortunately, history shows peace deals don't always last.
Some serious breakthroughs happened today. Superconductivity discovered, 1911. Heike Kamerlingh Ons found that mercury loses all electrical resistance at extremely low temperatures. This discovery led to MRI machines, particle accelerators, and a whole lot of futuristic tech.
April 8th is a home run for sports history. Hank Aaron's 750th home run, 1974. The moment that broke Babe Ruth's record, Aaron became the all-time home run king. At least until Barry Bonds came along. Denny McLain claimed by Tigers, 1963. The Detroit Tigers picked up a young pitcher who would later become the last man to win 30 games in a season.
V-22 Osprey crash, 2000. A tragic day in aviation history when a test flight of the military tilt-rotor aircraft ended in disaster, killing 19 Marines. Let's move on to some more exciting events. On April 8, 1904, Times Square named. The area was renamed after the New York Times moved in. Today, it's better known for giant billboards and tourists blocking sidewalks. And back in 1838, we saw Great Western's maiden voyage. The first regular transatlantic steamer set sail, making ocean travel slightly less terrifying. New Guinea sighted, 1528. Spanish explorer Alvaro de Saavedra Cerrón first laid eyes on the island. The locals, of course, had already been living there for thousands of years. Lost City of Aten found, 2021. A 3,000-year-old Egyptian city was uncovered near Luxor. Archaeologists called it the most important find since King Tut's tomb.
A creative date indeed. The Last Supper, begun 1495. Leonardo da Vinci started painting his famous masterpiece. It took him 3 years to finish. So if you're procrastinating on a project, you're in good company. Akbarnama completed, 1605. A massive history of the Mughal Emperor Akbar was finished. Imagine writing an entire book just about your boss. Power moves and scandals, as always. Jomo Kenyatta. Sentenced 1953. The leader of Kenya's independence movement was imprisoned for leading the Mau Mau rebellion against British rule. He later became Kenya's first president. Condoleezza Rice testifies, 2004. The U.S. National Security Advisor faced the 9/11 Commission, answering tough questions about national security before the attacks. And that's April 8th for you. A day of great discoveries, epic battles, historic home runs, and a whole lot of art. But remember, if today happens to be your birthday, then none of this really matters. Because for your friends and family, you are the most important event of the day. So if you enjoyed this ride through history, like, share, and subscribe, because history is way more fun when we explore it together. See you next time.